Hi everyone, this is the 65th video of the ACT Math Practice Problem series, and here we have a nice problem from the concept of triangle in geometry. As I always recommend, before seeing the solution, you can pause the video and give it a try yourself, and after that of course you want to match with my solution. So let's get started. Here the question says, in triangle ABC, BD and CD are angle bisectors and angle A is equal to 100 degree. Angle BDC is equal to which of the following 5 options, right? So we have to essentially calculate the angle BDC. And if you look at the diagram, angle BDC is the large angle there, which I have highlighted with a yellow arc. So we have to calculate the size of that angle, right? And the only information we have been provided is that angle A is actually 100 degree. So let me quickly write it down here. So angle A is 100 degree and BD and CD, they are actually angle bisectors. So that means we can say, well, then this portion right here, this little angle will be equal to that angle. And similarly, on the other side, we can say, well, this angle right here will be equal to this angle, right? That means BD is actually bisecting the angle B and CD is actually bisecting the angle C. So now let's make a few quick notes here. So we have angle A that is equal to 100 degree and angle B, we don't know what it is. So let's assume this is alpha, and angle C, that also we don't know, let's assume this is beta. Can we assume like that? Well, in that case, what is alpha plus beta? For any triangle, we know that the sum of the three interior angles is equal to 180 degrees. So in this case, we can say, well, then angle A plus angle B plus angle C, that is equal to 180 degree. Now angle A is 100 degree, so from here we can say angle A is 100 degree plus angle B, which we have assumed to be alpha, so I am now going to use alpha, plus angle C, which we have assumed to be beta, so I am going to use beta there for angle C. So this is equal to 180 degree, and from here you can clearly see that alpha plus beta will be 180 degree minus 100 degree, that would be 80 degree. And now if you think about the small triangle which is BDC or DBC, the small little triangle there, if you think about that triangle, for that triangle what would be the sum of those angles? So the sum of the angles for the triangle DBC would be, first angle we can assume that to be, let's say DBC, that is one of the angles. And the second one, let's say that this is the BCD, so angle BCD, and the third one would be angle BDC. And now let's use alpha and beta for some of these angles, right? So angle DBC, if you think about it, angle DBC, that is actually half of the alpha angle, half of the angle B, because BD is the angle bisector. So that means angle DBC would be half of the angle B, so that would be half of alpha. So you can say this is alpha over 2, plus angle BCD, if you think about the angle BCD, that is also half of angle C, so that would be again beta over 2 or half of beta. And then angle BDC, that is the angle we have to find out, right? So angle BDC, let me keep it as is. And for this triangle, the sum of the three interior angles will definitely be equal to 180 degrees. So this will be equal to 180 degree. Now from here, can we solve it like this? So from here, can we say, well, then half of alpha plus beta. So I'm going to say half of alpha plus beta plus angle BDC, that is equal to 180 degree. And what is the value of alpha plus beta? Well, alpha plus beta is actually 80 degree. So half of alpha plus beta would be 40 degree. So from here, can we say that half of 80 degree plus angle BDC is equal to 180 degree. Now from here, can we say that angle BDC is equal to 180 degree minus half of 80 degree, that is 40 degree, that will be equal to 140 degree, and that is our answer. And if you look at our answer options, we have 140 degree under option D. So D is the correct answer. To solve this kind of problem, you have to quickly recognize that the sum of angle B and angle C is actually 80 degree, and then because they have provided the angle bisector there, so that means half of B plus half of C would be half of 80, that would be 40 degree, and then obviously the remaining angle, which is the angle BDC for the little triangle, that angle will be 180 degree minus 40 degree, that is 140 degree. In the video, I wanted to clarify every details, that is why I did not jump any steps, but while you are solving problems like this in the real ACT exam, you really don't need to write down all of these steps. You can even solve it in your mind, right? You might not even need to use the pencil and paper to do all these things, right? You can probably solve, or you can probably calculate this entire thing in your mind and come up with the correct answer. I hope everything made sense. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.